father was in the military?
Yeah, he was in the Air Force.
Air Force?
Yeah.
Was he anything like crazy or anything you talking about? Or?
Oh nah, man. He was just a
He's
nigga in
in
the
the
Air
Air
Force.
Oh, all right. Hey, you never know. You never know.
No, that is a good question though. You were like,
that was
The Air Force ain't good enough.
yeah.
right.
Like, was he
Nah,
anything
I don't even
special?
know how. I don't even think that was in there for long. I think.
This the Buffalo experience, I know that you be hearing this. If you never heard of it, you must be delirious. Tapping if you're serious, we working if you're curious. Experience in Buffalo, sit down and enjoy the show. This the Buffalo experience. Yeah, I know that you be hearing this. Let's go. It's a podcast.
Let's go, Buffalo.
It's a podcast. This the Buffalo experience.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Yeah, I know that you be hearing
This
this.
is the Buffalo Experience podcast. I'm rolling with Big Dave.
I'm Motix.
And this is Weedie TheGod.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
let's get into it.
Good.
Yes, sir.
It's Goodington.
What's good? That's the first. I've never heard that.
That's a good way to start the episode.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Nah, it's awesome, brother. So, yeah, we're gonna start this episode off, man. We're the Buffalo Experience podcast, and I heard about Weedie TheGod from my boy. Well, he's not really my boy, but in the music scene and stuff, from J3. I think it's J3 Moran, right? Moran.
Yep.
Is it Moran?
Moran.
Moran. Okay.
Yeah.
Moran, okay. Moran.
Yeah.
I always knew him as J3.
Yeah.
And then he changed it to Moran.
Yeah, J3 Moran.
And so J3. Shout out J3, man. And then obviously we both know Justin, part owner of the 420 Lounge.
Shout out to the Roaring 420 Lounge.
Yep. Shout out to 420 Lounge. And that's kind of how it solidified, you as an artist, because you perform there a lot, right? At the 420 Lounge?
Yep, those shows every month.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
Mm-hmm. So what days do you usually perform there?
Well, the last Friday of each month, we have an event called High Vibrations, you know what I'm saying, at the Roaring 420 Lounge. And basically what I do is I reach out to artists in the city, you know what I mean, whether you do hip-hop, R&B.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm open to any type of artist, you know what I'm saying. But majority times it'd be hip-hop and R&B, but we done had some alternative in there before. We had some Spanish come through, you know what I'm saying. So I'm looking for a wide range of artists.
Oh, yeah.
So I usually get like 6 to 7 artists, give them 15 minutes each, you know what I'm saying.
Word.
No slot fees. If you got merch, you could come set up your merch, you know what I'm saying, without no fee,
that's awesome.
no table fee.
Yeah,
none of that.
that's perfect for
You know what I'm saying?
like,
No, I don't charge the
promoting
artists because I'm an artist and I hate people that I don't like when people be like, oh, it's $100 for a slot or $50 for a slot. It's like, man, I don't.
Yeah.
Especially if I don't like, if it ain't about to be nobody in there that can change your life, like
Right.
that. If I bring an exec there and be like, this motherfucker could possibly, you can perform your shit, he can like it, and y'all can get your network
Right.
together and whatever the case may be, go
Right.
from there. However it go, you know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z in the crowd. So.
Yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
all I'm offering you is a promo show. Basically, it's like this is who I am. I do music.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And network amongst the people
No,
that's
that's
there.
perfect
It'd be
for a lot of
producers
people,
there,
you know?
videographers there, DJs there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Other artists. So it's just really a networking place. Podcast people come through. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Oh, yeah.
like it's just a networking opportunity for everybody, and for the artists, it's a chance to just promote themselves.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
That's how it should be, honestly.
for sure.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Unless you do book a big artist and it's like, listen, man, it's gonna be $500, but you open it for
Yeah.
500,
I mean,
600, 700 people or something.
yeah,
obviously.
but if I had an
you know?
exec, if I had somebody that like came from out of town that really was moving and shaking in the industry, and I'd be like, yo, this person gonna be there, I'm gonna have to charge y'all gonna have to pay to perform because an opportunity could come out of this.
Right.
That's understandable because I done paid to play. Like I done been to Atlanta, paid to perform because in that certain clubs, the clubs I perform at is where some people was discovered at, and you never know who in the crowd.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I pay $50, $25,
Yeah, for sure.
$100 to do something there because it's like it's the opportunity is clear cut there. But
Yeah, it's like
you know what I'm
going to a
saying?
poppin' spot in New York City. Like, like there's gonna be somebody probably likely in the crowd
Yeah.
watching.
So if you got to pay $50 to
That
perform at an open mic
yeah,
or whatever, and you got these people in the building, shit, I'm gonna pay that 50 because
Yeah.
it's the opportunity.
Yeah.
But when I don't have that for you, I'm not gonna charge you because that's when it becomes to taking advantage of artists. And
right,
I'm not here to
right.
hustle nobody. I get money other ways. The lounge pay me to throw the event,
Oh
and
yeah,
so I don't have to be greedy. That's
Yeah.
really the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
no, that's
obviously
awesome.
you're building a relationship with the 420 Lounge, and you've done enough shows there now where you have a strong relationship with them. So obviously it's a great network with them alone, especially if they end up getting, their license and shit.
Oh yeah,
too.
for sure, for sure.
Because I know that's, I don't know really too many details, but I know that that's their goal is to be more legit with what they're doing,
Yeah,
So
hell yeah.
I just know that that's their goal. I don't know the process. I don't know where they're at right now, but yeah, bro, it's great to build that network now because I'm sure they're gonna keep doing the shows and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know
hell
what I
yeah.
mean? Why wouldn't they?
It's
You
they
know?
it's shit. It's they biggest night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's just a no brainer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How
Yeah,
did
for sure.
you? So how did you get into like DJing events and shit like that?
Well, I don't DJ.
Well, so okay, so all right, I
Like
thought you were
hosted.
like,
I'm like
you're hosting.
so.
Okay,
Yeah, basically, I just reach out to artists and be like, "Yo, I got my DJ Rubik's Cube, the DJ, the
DJ
joint.
Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, DJ Rubik's Cube.
Or,
You know what I'm saying? He DJ'd every event and shit. What I do, I just host it. I mean, I never wanted to be a host, but I got a little charisma. You feel me? So,
Oh, yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
I like get on the mic, talk my shit. At first, I used to like let myself go last and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like I was headlining show, like it's
Yeah.
my show. But then ever since they moved downtown to the downtown location, I've been more or less like on some shit like motherfuckers be like, damn, I don't want to go first. Don't put me first. I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I sparked the show. So then I really ain't got to do shit but just host for the rest of the night.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna perform every month. So it really ain't about me.
Hey, that's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying?
That's
Yeah.
fire, bro. That's
No,
fire.
that's awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna get your opportunities too to do your. You'll get that headline spot eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
But doing something like that is it's huge. It's really
Well,
big.
hosting in general, you got more attention, really.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
People are gonna see you if you know.
Nah, that's cool, bro. That's super cool. Yeah, and honestly, the at the 420 Lounge, they're awesome there too, man. Like, they've actually helped me out with a couple things with
Oh, really?
just because I know Justin, so
Oh, yeah,
obviously, me and Justin, we look out for each other. I own a vending machine company, so
Oh yeah.
the
Okay,
420 Lounge, like, we needed a commercial property to get our pop delivered, and like John was like completely cool with like, getting the pop delivered there, and then like basically we just give him some pop or something,
Yeah.
once in a while. But obviously it was right at the end of his Cheektowaga location.
Okay. Yeah.
So once he got moved
Yeah.
downtown, we figured it out. But just him helping us with that, I'm like, damn, like if they ever call me and they need something, bro, I'm there, man.
Man,
100%.
Yeah. No,
'Cause
they
they're
good
great,
people
bro.
over there. Hell yeah.
They're
That's
great,
why.
man.
That's why I still do it, and that's why I still affiliate myself with them because it's good people over there, and
Oh, for
you know
sure.
what I mean. And they welcome into basically the hip hop community too, and all communities. Honestly, you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
And it's I tell people every time we got to protect that place as cannabis people. You know what I'm saying? That's a place you got to protect
Mhm.
because it's nothing like it.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got to
definitely.
protect that place.
Yeah. And I hope that they get what they're looking for too, man. And
Yeah.
I hope the city. Obviously, it's probably been easier since they moved downtown too, because I heard Cheektowaga was on their ass, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All
They
the
was
time.
wilding over there.
Because like the noise, they're just trying to do a couple shows to, make some money.
Yeah, because
You
somebody lived in the back. Like it was
Yeah.
houses in the back of the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Downtown, there's noise all the time, so ain't nobody
Yeah.
giving a fuck. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as there ain't no trouble going on.
No,
You know
and
what I mean?
honestly, bro, think about that compared to like a bar.
Mhm.
Come on,
It's way less.
way
Yeah.
people are too damn. They're like in the vibe and they're too stoned to
Yeah.
care about all
I've
that shit,
never-
that
Yeah.
drama. I
I
never
don't
heard
think
of,
they would even need a bouncer.
No,
We get
You know?
it'd be security there on the weekends though. But
Well,
that's
yeah,
just because
yeah.
it'd be more volume, so they just
Probably just because it's downtown.
I think
yeah.
you kind of legally have to, right? With
Yeah,
a
I think so,
a
yeah.
certain amount of
yeah.
depending on the crowd, right? It's like 50 people, every 50 people or something, you need security or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't know the actual law, but
Hmm.
you know, it's definitely good to have security at a show like that. Obviously, everybody's coming, but like when you talk about like the regulars and shit that pull up there, come
Yeah.
on. A
Yeah.
Tuesday night, there ain't nobody
Yeah,
getting
nah,
in
they don't-
trouble. You know
And
what
so
I
I
mean?
think they only do it like Friday and Saturday
Yeah,
with the security. That's about
So
it.
it makes sense to have the security on the weekends and shit because people are just chilling, bro.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
chilling. It's such a. I don't smoke, and I've been there plenty of times, bro, and it's always a vibe.
Yeah, it is
Everybody's in a
always,
great,
man, listen.
you know.
Because everybody's just so high and happy.
And they be giving out like
How could you be
sometimes
mad?
they got
Yeah.
the drinks and
Yeah,
shit.
the
Oh
drinks
my
and
God,
the,
bro.
or the edibles and shit.
Yeah, man. It's
Hell
good
yeah.
vibes, bro. It's good vibes, man. I think I sent you the questions, so
Oh, you did?
my phone's in the room, so I don't know if you wanted to go over it, but I can start off
Oh.
with one of them. But
Well, I was just kind of making shit up, but I didn't see
Yeah.
anything.
no, if I didn't, it's cool. I remember like I only wrote down like 5 or 6, but
Yeah, no, I don't see any.
my biggest question for you, because I don't know you that well, but
Uh-huh.
I've heard of you. I've seen you on social media. I've seen you working with J3. Like I've seen J3 actually like promoting your shows and stuff like that. And obviously the 420 Lounge, I follow all their stuff. So I've been seeing you like doing shows and stuff there. But I want to know like where did you get your name from, bro?
Weedie?
Just like the whole
Or
name.
Weedie
Yeah,
TheGod.
Weedie
Well,
TheGod.
okay, so it started with Weedie.
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
So obviously you're a stoner.
this is I mean, that's later in life. So
Yeah.
this is real history right here.
I like
real Weedie history. So the story, as the story goes, when I was a baby, I was born in Germany. My dad was in the military. Come back. My aunt, my mom's sister and brother, my uncle Theron and my aunt Tammy, used to call me Alvin because Alvin and the Chipmunks. That was my nickname. I came home had
Yeah, big old
big
cheek.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
and I had
okay.
like a little curl in my hair, like how Alvin had the
Yeah.
joint that stuck up.
Yeah.
I had that. So they was calling me Alvin for like the first 5-6 years of my life, maybe.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So my dad, on the other hand, my dad's side of the family, they was not fucking with this shit at all. So what
We
they
ain't
tell
calling
me,
him
what they
Alvin.
tell me is I don't even know why the fuck they just started saying weed, but either my great grandmother or somebody was just like, apparently they just started saying Weedie, and then that's the name that they was calling me, and that shit just took over. Like, and I had a literal shirt when I was a kid. I've seen old pictures. Weedie, the way I spell it, it's like I didn't change the spelling. That's the
Yeah.
way it was spelled. That's the way they was spelling it.
Okay.
So it's like that Weedie been on me since I was like 7, 8 years old. So
Okay. Yeah.
there's a lot of people that don't even know my real name. They
Yeah.
just know me as Weedie.
I can
you know
tell
what I'm
you
saying?
that. I don't know your
So
yeah.
yeah. So
What is your what is your name?
William is my real name.
Oh,
Okay.
shit,
It's
okay,
not
alright.
even. It's like nothing to play off of Weedie.
Yeah.
Alright,
The only
alright.
thing they grabbed was the W. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So, and then when I first started rapping, well, maybe not when I finally settled in on a rap name, I was God the Legend. And
God the legend.
God the Legend, and the God stood for greatness on display. You know what I'm saying? So I was God the Legend. That was like my rap name, my first real rap name that I was like, this is gonna be my rap name. And then me and my boy Piff, it was like a point in time in my career. We was in Atlanta, just like chasing, you know what I'm saying, chasing the dream.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, you should just be Weedie TheGod. Because I was thinking about change. I said, man, I should just be Weedie instead of God. You know what I mean? Blase Blah. And he was like, why don't you just be Weedie TheGod? And shit, it was that from there. You know what I mean? I was like,
word. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
still got the God in there. Like, even though it's Weedie TheGod, the God for me still means that greatness on display. You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
okay.
So,
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
No, that's cool, bro. That's mad cool. Yeah, see, I like I said, I don't really know you that well at all like that. So we're here to get to know you. a
Yeah,
little
for
bit,
sure,
you
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying? That's big part of this episode for when people watch it too. They can get to know you a little bit more too. And that's what we want to get out of these episodes too. You know?
Man, listen.
Oh yeah.
You know,
that's the best. That's what you need the people to see.
yeah,
honestly.
for sure, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
we-
we're trying to, trying to let the people see, the people out there that we got in the community. You're out here promoting artists and you know what I mean, helping
Yeah.
people out, and we can put a spotlight on you for a
Hell yeah.
second. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
ask
Yeah.
you some questions, see what makes you tick. You know,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro, these podcasts, man, like we might not have a huge following and stuff, but for you to do podcasts as an artist, it's a great opportunity for you to tell a story because it's hard to just go live, right,
Yeah.
on social media and be like, here's a story
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But if another platform is able to display that for you.
And then asking you questions that
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You
It just
know?
makes it easier to
Yeah,
watch.
like you're gonna have like your girl or something
Well,
like
that
here, read
and-
these questions to me. You're gonna interview me, and I'm gonna post it on my.
that,
my
and can I
Facebook.
tell you something? A lot of artists tell their story, but here's the thing that they don't realize is like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? So like,
That's exactly
you know what I mean?
That's
who
right, yeah.
Realistically, who gives a fuck?
Not a person.
So you gotta give you gotta, you know,
Yeah. They want to see you. They want to see you act,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Your
if you're
mannerisms, you know what I'm saying?
not. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The real
No,
shit.
and that's the thing is we kind of shine a light on a lot of the backstories and like the reasons why for a lot of shit,
Yeah.
and that's it's one of the things I like because it kind of like shows people like the backstory behind like some artists that they might like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because everybody think
And-
Weedie is my name because I smoke weed. That's not why I got Weedie. Trust me.
yeah.
I was not smoking weed when I was 8
And
years
honestly,
old.
like a lot of artists get famous from the backstory. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You
for
never
sure.
know what the fuck they went through and all this other shit. So
sure.
like,
Yeah.
You
This
know what I
this
mean?
episode's gonna be up forever too, bro.
would Gucci
like-
Mane be Gucci Mane if everybody wasn't buying bricks from him? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So,
Oh shit! You
If
can say
he
that
did-
about
but
a lot of
that's
rappers.
the
Yeah.
thing. It's like
if
you
he
never
had a legend behind it,
you
feel me?
don't
Yeah.
you don't know any of that till you have a platform like we have that we provide people, and we give you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Give them that
It's the
platform
focus.
to
Yep.
tell their story, and you know what I mean. Do some self promotion.
Yeah, hell
Let
yeah.
people know what you got going on. Fucking, you know,
That's
funny
a fact.
shit you got going on. You know, all types of shit. So
Yeah,
Hell
we
yeah.
fucking-
Yeah.
yeah, bro. So you I know you got a show coming up at GCR, as you guys can see from the flyer right there, and we got
May
we
10th.
got one of the tickets. Yeah, I'll hold up one of them tickets. You can hit them up. $25 a ticket.
Hit me up $25
And
a
it- and
May
ticket.
GCR
10th
is
was that May
fire.
10th,
Yeah.
right?
You said what?
You said that's
May 10th.
May 10th. It's a
At what time?
unplugged live show with a band,
Why don't you
background
just
singers.
plug the whole thing? May 10th.
It's gonna
what
be
time?
a mother experience you don't want to miss. Trust me, you're gonna go in there, you're gonna come out like you just came out of a Sunday service, feeling refreshed and good and feeling good and
Hell
ready
yeah.
to take on life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come get this gospel.
Hell yeah.
May 10th.
Where is it at?
$25 tickets
Where
at
at?
GCR Audio.
GCR. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ticket only. You can hit me up for tickets. I'm in motion. I accept Apple Pay, Chime.
Are you selling tickets at the
and
door or no?
cash.
Are you selling
If it's
tic-
tickets left, I'll sell them at the door, but I don't
Okay.
plan on there being tickets left. So
Yeah.
get them now while
And
they hot.
you're doing it in the main studio, right?
Yeah, the upstairs,
Yup.
the A room.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'd be right. That's the studio right on North Street.
Yep.
Just so everybody knows.
Well, it's Franklin, but you enter on North.
right.
That's
right,
how they
right,
call
right.
it. That's what they.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that makes sense. I love that studio, bro.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
love it there, man. We went to like an artist like almost like a showcase thing they were doing. They had
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 artists, and Case Close performed.
Oh,
and,
word, okay.
We've
she
been
killed-
to a
she
lot
killed
of
it.
we've been
Yeah,
to a
Kate's
lot of
nice.
shit there because like we've been to that studio like a bunch of times. I've
Yeah.
been there like
He's been there a bunch, and he never even been in the booth. Probably. No, you've been
No,
in
I
the booth,
never-
but not like on the mic or nothing. You know.
yeah,
But you're
technically
there.
that whole fucking room's a booth.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But
Well, yeah,
That's where the show gonna be in that room.
Yeah, that room is fire,
Right.
bro.
Oh yeah, it
But-
will be like refreshments. Probably have some pizza for y'all for free. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Shit,
While supplies last.
I think I might pull up. Maybe I'll pull up with the Buffalo experience. Maybe that'll be the first time I wear the hoodie.
Oh, that'd be
Hey.
dope.
You know what I
That'd be
mean?
dope. Fuck yeah.
Because it's good timing too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
hell
we do the
yeah.
episode. We're gonna be pumping that shit, man. So,
Oh yeah.
we're gonna be
So-
pumping for your show too. You know what I mean?
I
It'll
appreciate it.
help
I appreciate it. I
promote
appreciate
your
it.
album, promote your show. We'll
Hell
tag
yeah.
your album and stuff in the
So-
description.
what made you get into like um making a kind of music you like and like or you make, I mean, and
Like
what were your like inspirations and
like making music period or just like
yeah,
the
making
type of
music
music. Okay,
period or
okay,
like
okay.
yeah, for
Or the type of music I make now. Cause I
you know,
mean,
because like every artist has like not only like their own relationship with music, but
yeah,
like you know their favorite inspirations
yeah,
and certain types of music make you fucking you know what I mean. Music's one of those things where like people connect with it.
yeah.
You can experience you can re-experience memories by hearing a song.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's just like smelling a smell. You
A
get a
familiar
memory from
smell.
like your
Hell yeah.
childhood by smelling
Yep.
something,
No,
you
that's a
know?
fact. That's a fact.
So what's your relationship to music?
So
I guess is kind of what I'm saying.
I got you. So I mean, as far as the music I listened to that inspired me to, or that even just attracted me to whatever,
Yeah.
I listen to everything. Like I'm a believer. Like I mostly listen to hip hop, R&B.
What's
You know what I mean?
your
Obviously, but
what's your top 5? Top
rappers
5 yeah,
of all time,
rappers or any artists, whatever.
I'm
Whatever
gonna
you want to
go. Oh,
artists.
so
He's like, damn.
What about
He's
top
changed
five?
it.
Yeah, he just changed it.
Top
Keep
5
opening
artists, my bad.
windows.
Top 5 artists.
Yeah.
Period. No matter.
Period.
Yeah. That's a tough one, man. Good.
I'm gonna go definitely Michael Jackson.
Nice.
All right, King of Pop.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up question.
My
now-
bad. I put you on the
Now
spot.
it's like
There's so many,
Oh.
bro. Yeah. There's so many, bro.
Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Even though she only came out, even though she got the Fuji stuff
It's like some
in
R&B
the
and like
one album, just her artistry. You know what I mean? Like her
Hell yeah.
artistry,
hell yeah.
it still holds weight now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Even though she
yeah.
only had those, you know what I mean, the Fugees, and then that one album where she came, the Miseducation. So I say Lauryn Hill. I'm gonna throw Jay-Z in there
Okay.
Okay.
because you know what I mean.
Yeah,
that's
Jay-Z.
that's my rap. You know what I mean? Top rapper for me.
Is that where you get a lot of your inspiration from?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just from growing up and shit,
Hell
listening
yeah.
to Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he a king, man. when
And
it
it's
comes to
crazy.
that.
You would know it's so crazy. You know how Jay-Z always talking about he used to hustle down in Maryland and shit, talking about Cambridge, Maryland.
Talking about what?
Cambridge, Maryland.
No, I've never.
You ain't never heard. He always say because you know his man Emery is
Yeah, I
from
never.
Maryland, Cambridge. But that's my family is from Cambridge, and my dad used to go. My grandmother is born there. My
Yeah.
dad's mom. So my dad used to go there. We go there every summer. He met Jay-Z before he was Jay-Z when he
I was
was
saying,
down
like,
there
Was your
doing what he
uncle?
said he was doing. All that the hustling.
Yeah.
I was
that's
about to say
when-
your uncle was buying packs from Jay-Z back in the
Couple of my cousins.
Yo,
couple
yo,
of my cousins was.
Yo, you're
That's crazy.
Yo,
You know what
can
I
I
mean?
tell you something? You're the
crazy.
dude he wrote the song about.
Nah,
I can't.
that neighborhood
I'm
that he
trying to
was in,
think of the
Cambridge.
lyrics.
That's my family was dominant in that neighborhood. Like as far as just not saying they was running the neighborhood, but I'm saying it's a lot of them. So you know what I'm saying? It's like the big family in the projects. You know what I mean? So
Damn, yeah.
and they yeah. So my dad they knew Jay-Z before he was Jay-Z.
He literally
You know what I
said a
mean?
line
So,
where he's
that's
like,
crazy.
what do you say? I fronted O's to your uncle or something.
Man, he probably yo, listen. You know what I mean?
He probably did.
So we got Michael Jackson.
You had Lauryn Hill, Michael Jackson,
and Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Then I'm gonna go. Damn, should I go old school? I might have to go Usher.
Okay.
Hey, all right. We got a good like
I have to
R&B
go
kind of
Usher.
mix going.
I gotta
on.
mix it up, and then
Hell yeah, got some soul.
I gotta go.
Like the,
Fuck. Ah,
It's tough, bro.
that's tough as fuck, yo.
Yeah.
To put one more in is just like so many artists racing through my mind.
Yeah. It's tough. To put him in the top 5, that's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I got, I'm the same way. I got a whole list. But
Yo, you know who I'm gonna put them in the top 5, and they just like Queen.
Queen?
Okay.
Cause you listen to
Word.
some of that song Bohemian Rhapsody
Yeah.
is like so fucking incredible.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but all of their music, like I didn't realize how many songs that was them. You know what I'm saying? You know, you hear songs, but you don't really know who sing it. Then
Yep.
then when you finally the movie come
Right,
out,
like
now you
Another One
researching
Bites the
songs and shit.
Dust.
You like, yeah, I'm like, yo, these making
Another One
great
Bites
ass
the Dust.
music. Like a lot of the
Yeah.
music that
Mm,
you
mm,
sitting there
mm,
tapping to or you
mm.
hearing, they fucking made the shit. So I'm gonna say them just to
Word.
round out and put an
Yeah,
alternative in there
so
because
that's all like
I
good.
listen to a lot of different shit.
Yeah.
That's all you.
Yeah.
So you like something with like a good melody to it.
I mean, I'm a music appreciator. If it's
Oh yeah.
good music, is good music to me, no
Hell
matter
yeah.
who
No,
doing
I
it. So
agree. I
whether it's
agree.
country, whether it's rock, whether it's whatever, if it's good music, I got a song on my playlist that's all fucking Spanish. Well, I got a couple joints. I got some Selena songs on my shit.
I agree
But
100% with you.
I don't know what the fuck they said, but the music is good.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
feel like I do. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But it's the
yeah.
music make you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because you can
Oh,
feel
yeah.
the vibe. Like you
Yeah.
might not know what they're saying, but you know
Yeah, I
if
know
they're
it ain't
talking about
nothing
sex
harmful.
or
I
if
know
they're
it's, you
talking
know what I'm
about
saying?
yeah, like if it's like some sexy Spanish shit, or if it's
Mhm.
like some upbeat like in the club shit, like you probably know what to talk about.
Yeah.
You can feel what they're talking about.
So yeah,
I
so
always see that's my thing is like when I listen to music like that, I always wonder what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I
man,
mean?
yeah.
Because you really don't know.
Yeah.
The one
Could
song my boy
be.
was like, I said, yo, what's this song? I said, it sounds like a love song. But he was like, no, he said it's like a Spanish, like you know the Michael Jackson Heal the World song. He like that's like a Spanish that. And I wind up looking up the video on YouTube. And when I looked up the video, I understood the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Even though I
Hell
still didn't
yeah.
know what the fuck they were saying.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
That
I
makes sense.
understood the point of the song. And I'm like, okay, this is, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
But as far as my inspirations for rap to make the things that made me rap, I was like listening to Jay-Z. I was a No Limit head.
No limit.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
I was getting all the No Limit albums. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like I kind of was late on Jay-Z. Like my cousin put me
Yeah,
on
so
a
you're
Jay-Z.
like
And
an
then
older. How old are you?
I'm 40,
Yeah, okay, so
oh
that makes
shit,
sense.
I did
Hell
not
yeah.
know that, bro.
84.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
motherfuckers don't know. Motherfuckers think
Nah.
I'm 28. And
Nah,
y'all can keep thinking that way.
Nah, bro. Honestly,
Hell yeah.
the way you carry yourself and the way you like how your attitude is could bring out your age, right?
Yeah.
If you act like a motherfucker that's 40, like you're gonna feel old as hell.
Yeah,
bro.
for
but
sure.
if you feel young and you're doing things with young people and
Man.
keeping yourself like they would
That's-
say back in the day, hip.
Yeah,
Right?
that's all I do. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know how to be hip and not be the old trying to be hip.
Nah,
You
because
know
you
what I mean?
honestly, I thought you were in your 30s, bro.
Yeah,
So you're
that's
doing
how
something
I
right.
get late.
Yeah.
The youngest I got is like 28, and then but
Damn.
motherfuckers keep it like 30, under 35.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I would have
crazy.
said. I
Yeah.
would have said like 32.
But yeah,
Yeah,
my
that's-
dad put me on the J hard. I remember he was picking me up. I heard like the Hard Knock Life Volume 2. That's when I really started listening to Jay-Z for real. And then my dad was coming to pick me up from summer school one day. And he playing Reasonable Doubt.
Oh,
And I'm like,
shit.
what,
That shit is
I'm
so
like, what
good,
Jay-Z?
bro.
He's like, this Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Then I went back, listened to Reasonable Doubt, and come all the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So Jay-Z was a heavy influence. Of course, Biggie. I like Pac.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. We still,
Nas. I
bro,
like
we,
Nas.
We bump all that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I pretty
Yeah.
much like
Yeah.
anybody that was good. You know what I mean? Anybody that
That's like good 90s rap.
yeah, I
bro.
like
So
Scarface. I like T.I.
Scarface
Jeezy.
is
I like
wild.
you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
All the
Jeezy,
motherfuckers
Method
that
Man,
Snoop and
Jada
them boys,
Kiss.
Method and Red. I
Bruh.
definitely love Method
You
and
fuck with
Red.
Jadakiss?
Of course. Come on now.
Bro,
The whole
Scarface.
lot. You know what I
Scarface
mean?
is funny as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, the first time I ever heard him, it was probably like 10 years ago, and it's that Brick song, that "Put This Brick in Your Face." Is that who Scarface is?
Nah.
No.
Who am I thinking of?
No, you're thinking of Stitches.
Oh
I'll
my
put that-
god, yeah, I put that brick in your face.
Scarface, the
That's
old
what you gonna
Scarface
do.
is
No,
My
you know who
bad.
Stitches is, right?
Scarface.
My bad,
I know
I'm
Stitches
screwing
is-
that up.
Okay, yeah.
Scarface is from the Ghetto Boys. He was
Damn, I can't believe I screwed that up.
damn.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, that was way off.
You ain't never heard that?
I
That
know
On
who
My
the Ghetto
Block
Boys.
song?
I
On
know
My
who the
Block.
Ghetto Boys
Dun,
are, but I never
dun,
really
dun,
listened to it.
dun, 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 dun. On my block, where everything is everything for she's on my block.
Yeah, I think I know.
That's
I mean, nah,
Scarface.
I'll
I've
be
heard
honest.
that, yeah.
I'll be
I've heard
honest.
that.
Scarface.
I'll be honest. You play the song, I probably recognize
You
it.
probably recognize
know?
the song, the
Wow, I
Tupac,
can't believe I
the song
said-
you had with Tupac, the Smile. Smile
Oh, yeah.
for me.
I've heard that song
Oh,
a
hell
million
yeah.
times.
Especially anything Tupac. I've heard pretty much
me.
everything.
Yeah,
from Tupac,
that's
bro.
That's
yes,
classic.
Face, you know what I
Like,
mean?
Yeah.
Definitely and I definitely love Nipsey
Yeah,
because
bro.
you know what I mean. That's the
R.I.P..
message. Like I love the message.
oh, yeah.
That's
that
like
he
all he
was-
listens to is Nipsey, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
like,
listen to
just
Nipsey
off
all
of
the
the
time,
music,
too.
me and you could definitely vibe because I
Oh,
would
yeah.
definitely fuck with a lot of that shit.
Bruh.
So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
For
sure.
sure.
like dog, that shit. I think Scarface, bro. I'm pretty sure Scarface is on a song with you know that album that Burner did with Styles P. I forgot what the name of the album.
He might
is,
be.
but I'm pretty sure that's. I'm confusing them because I don't know why I thought it was Stitches, bro.
He
got that energy, I don't-
I'm like, nah,
maybe it's just
Scarface
that
ain't
energy.
rapping like
No,
that.
no, no.
Bro, Scarface is definitely on that Burner Styles P album. I forgot what the name of the album is up, bro. If
He
you
might
ain't heard
be.
that album, bro, that shit is so good.
Yeah,
Burner
shit.
Styles P.
Burner
You like
Styles.
Burner? You like?
I fuck with Burner.
I'm like on
I
the
fuck-
fence with Burner.
I fuck with
sometimes,
Burner
you
as
know?
far as what he's doing with the weed.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to like a Burner album or nothing like that. I heard the song he was on. I remember he had a song out when he was with Wiz or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like him for the weed.
Yeah, I agree.
He does.
I ain't saying
he does crazy
just-
shit in that community.
No
yeah,
shade.
for sure.
He
and
does.
No
and I like
shade
the way
to
he
Burner.
crossed
I just don't feel like he
the
does
weed and
it.
rap. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I just don't feel like that's one of the things that he's good at.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more.
You know what
It's
I
more
mean?
like. It's more like I like music
No
and I can
offense.
make the music. So and I can brand keep my weed brand and my music and tie
Yeah.
it together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, and he's done some big shit with
I
the
fuck
music
with it though
too.
because I love
you
that
know?
cookie shit.
Yeah.
I buy the merch and everything too. I remember I had
Bruh.
the book bag, the smell proof.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
there's many facets to an artist as well. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
For sure.
Just like going back to like you were talking about Queen. Did you know the guitarist Brian May to Queen was a astrophysicist?
No, I didn't know that.
He has a fucking PhD in astrophysics.
Wow, that's
Damn.
crazy.
You said that was the guitarist.
The guitarist, yeah.
Damn.
He
Wow.
got big and whenever they popped off and then he stepped away and fucking went to school for like 10 years.
Oh shit.
Damn. He stepped away.
Pretty yeah.
What other career choice do you need to make at that point, bro?
I don't know, but I mean
That's when you feel
it's
empty
interesting.
inside.
Yeah.
You just gotta go chase
Yeah.
something else. That's what all that
I
was.
guess that's all it could be. Money ain't always gonna make you happy. Going on tour might not always make
Oh,
you
no,
happy. You know what I
no.
mean?
Yeah.
At that point, you're doing it for a job. It was something you loved, and maybe
Plus,
you
I
get
feel
to a
like
point
once you
where
get to a
you know?
certain point, you know what I mean? You gotta, when you're young and you're like just trying to like I don't, for a lot of different, for everybody, it's different. Some people are born into like good environments where their
Yeah.
parents are rich and all this shit. But
Yeah.
like, especially when you're poor and you grow up, you gotta like do shit in order to get to a point where you can do the shit
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah, it be like that. He probably was like, okay, I'm good at music. I'm gonna do
And
this shit
yeah.
and now when I get my money, I'm gonna go really be an astrophysicist, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or
Go
whatever,
to school for what I really love.
whatever makes
Yeah,
you
that shit's
happy, or
crazy,
you know
bro.
what I mean. But like,
Yeah.
hell
Hey,
yeah.
you could be good at many things, and just to get to what you
Well,
really
that
wanna
was
do,
my
for
whole
real.
point. Is like a lot of the artists that I've ever met, they're like not very. Well, some of them are. That's not true because now I'm thinking about it. But a lot of the artists that I've met are very multifaceted.
Yeah.
Like, not just an artist, but like
Got to
doing
be,
a lot
though.
of other shit on the side.
Mhm.
Got to,
you know.
yo. Got to.
You gotta
Oh,
fund
yeah.
this damn career somehow.
No, that's a fact.
Huh?
You gotta fund the damn career somehow.
Yeah,
right?
for real.
That
yeah.
ass, bro. If you could just go and pick up a mic and get paid right away, that'd be fire. I would love to do that.
Shit.
But it ain't like that, bro. That's why I'm doing a studio and I barely even record my own music half the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But honestly, no, all that shit's great, man. We got a little taste of the top 5 and where you got your inspiration and shit. But
Hell yeah. Are
Um,
you a Buffalo native, or are you born and raised in Buffalo? Or?
I'm born and raised. Well, I was born in Germany, but my family. I'm from
Oh
Lackawanna.
yeah, you mentioned. Okay, yeah.
we
so,
from Lackawanna. You know what I mean? I was born in Germany though.
So you Your father was in the military?
Yeah, he was in the Air Force.
Air Force?
Yeah.
Was he anything like crazy or anything you talking about? Or
Oh nah, man. He was just a
was
nigga
in
in the
the
Air
Air
Force.
Oh, all right. Hey, you never know. You never know.
No, that is a good question though. You
Yeah.
were like,
That was
nah, my dad
was he
got a
like a
Purple
general?
Heart, man.
Yeah.
He
No.
saved the general and
Because
they
it's like
Yeah, like was he a general or
It's
he
some
like
met
shit?
the president.
What, he's like, what, the Air Force ain't good enough?
Yeah.
The fuck?
right.
Like, was he
Nah,
anything
I don't even
special?
know I don't even think that nigga was in there for long. I think after I was born, when we came back to the States, I don't even know if he was ever in it again no more.
I was just
Okay.
thinking
Hey.
like
You know?
like good example is my mom. My mom served in the Navy, US Navy, and she was like a cook. It was like her MOS or whatever, but she also did other shit.
Yeah.
So like everybody in the you know what I mean? They got like a regular task or whatever, and then they got like side shit.
Yeah.
So like I know my mom like she was like doing inventory on like nuclear bombs and shit. And, like she was
I don't know what the hell my
she
dad
was
was
around
doing.
some shit that could blow up countries. Like
I don't know
pretty
what,
much.
I gotta ask my dad because I never
It's-
did. I don't know what the hell he was doing. in there, or
Actually,
what
so-
job title he had.
This was
Yeah.
another kind of weird story she was telling me about this. So this is my mom don't really talk about her time in the Navy too much, but sometimes I have gotten some like information from her, and she was telling me one time like she did inventory for the Navy for their like munitions and shit, and they like got like nuclear bombs and like
Shit.
rockets and all types of shit, and on a base like that shit is super guarded. They literally have like painted lines on the floor, and if you're not supposed to be on that other side of that line on the floor, like they got orders to like shoot you.
Oh wow.
Like you stumble over 15 feet that way, like
It's a fucking
it's
threat
about to be
national
rounds
security.
popping off. Like
Yeah, they can't just have someone sneak out with a
You
fucking
about to be
rocket
Swiss
that could
cheese
blow
in
up
a
a
minute.
town. You know?
no, but that's no
Suicide bomb a damn town because
Man.
you're whatever, bro. You don't
I just
know.
thought that was my whole point of asking was like my mom like I want you when you ask her, she's like, oh yeah, I was a cook. You wouldn't think she would have done
The
some
inventory
shit like
did some
that.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where she's like in super restricted area, like counting fucking 1 nuke, 2 nukes, 3 nukes, 4 nukes.
Like, okay, we got
You know what I
five
mean?
of these.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
47 Tomahawk
I gotta ask
missiles.
my dad what he did in
40,
there.
48 Tomahawk missiles.
Now, is your dad still in your life too?
Yeah,
Like,
for
is
sure,
he
for sure.
Still good, good.
Yeah,
No,
he's
that's
still
great.
around.
You got your parents pretty young and shit still, or I mean,
They like in their 60s.
60s.
I think
Hey,
my mom might be
damn.
about to be 60 next year.
Bruh.
My mom turned 60 next year. My
Good
It's
dad
like my
shit,
parents
bro.
are in the
my dad like
60s
60.
too.
My dad
Yeah.
like 63.
Yeah, but
or
you
some
only
shit.
30. He's
Yeah,
40.
yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
said damn, because my mom's 63 and I just turned 30.
Yeah, my mom had me when she was like 17.
Nah, bro, that's fire,
she was
bro.
she was like,
Because you're gonna be fucking 60 in your 60s.
Man.
You know what I mean,
yeah,
bro?
for sure.
As long as they healthy and shit, they take care of themselves.
Yeah,
you know
nah,
what
that's
I
what
mean?
they do.
That's awesome,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Good shit, bro.
Hell
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fire. That's why you feel young, because your parents are young.
So
bro.
you're-
You know what I'm saying? You still probably kick it with your parents like they're fucking
Oh
homies
yeah,
and
shit.
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Me and my dad, we
Damn.
smoke weed sometimes.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
And my mom, she like to have a drink or two.
That's
Hell
cool.
yeah,
Those
bro.
you
That's
had
That
cool when
shit
you
is
can,
so,
you
dude.
know.
They're so young still, bro. That's crazy.
Hell
My
yeah.
mom's about. He said my mom's older than yours, bro, and I'm 10 years younger than you.
Sheesh.
That's fire, bro. That's
Yeah.
really, you cherish that shit, man. You got
Hell
kids too?
Yep, my daughter just turned 14. And my son is 7.
Word. Nice,
He'll
bro.
be 8 this year.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so
Kids
they
is
got
crazy.
young grandparents.
Yeah,
That's fire,
Yeah.
bro. That's fire,
I,
man.
Hell
I
yeah.
waited.
Shit.
I waited till I was like 26 to have my daughter was born. When I was 26.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
waited
that's
till-
still, that's still young, but it
It's
ain't
still young.
17.
Yeah, no, it ain't 17 at all.
but you still, you know what I
I'm
mean?
glad I ain't had no kid that early.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it sounds like you got it. You got it
I had a
situated.
I
Yeah,
had
for
a
sure.
scare
That's
at 17.
I don't even know. I had a scare. I don't know how old I was. I was in my 20s though, but it wasn't mine. So
Oh shit.
Thank the Lord.
Sometimes that's why you gotta do the.
It wasn't
Hey,
mine.
no offense, honey, but we gotta get this test done.
Nah,
before I commit
she
to
made the other
anything,
nigga
you know?
get the test, and I ain't had to go. No, it wasn't no
Oh,
other test that
it
needed to
was-
be had
it
after
was-
that.
Yep.
Because you know how they be like, all right, I'm gonna test you first.
Yep.
And if it ain't you, it's
Well,
definitely him.
she must have known somewhat, kind of.
Yeah, because I got a phone call telling me something I got to talk to you and shit. Then I never got talked to, and then
Yeah, yeah.
I found out she was pregnant from a third party.
All right,
And then-
word. Oh yeah,
I was like, oh, so that's what she was gonna tell me.
Yeah.
And then they was like, people were still like, oh, is it yours? Is it yours?
Yeah.
I'm like, she
Hell
ain't tell
no.
me nothing.
She was trying
No,
to. She was
he-
just avoiding that conversation, bro.
Yeah, so
It was easier
Honestly,
to just be
so
like,
it
no,
sounds like
I
you
know
hit
for
the
a fact
lottery.
it was his, and that's all there is to
Yeah,
it. But you know
which-
she still hit you up,
Yeah.
unsure.
man, but shit,
Sounds
Hey.
like you dodged a bullet
You
on
know?
that one.
No,
I
that's
did,
cool.
and I'm happy
Yeah.
to. I mean, no, you know what I'm saying. If it would have been my kid, I would have been. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
no,
yeah,
of
yeah.
It
course.
wasn't, none, and it ain't nothing wrong with her. It's just the situation was just fucked up. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm happy that I did have kids with the person I had kids with, and I only got one baby mama.
Hey,
That's it.
that's a flex in itself too, bro.
Hell yeah, for real.
One
Make-
baby mama.
It
That's
makes
it.
makes things less
Oh my
complicated,
god.
bro.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Could you imagine even just having two? It's just like
Man.
it's too much, bro. Because you could be with one, but you still got the other one to deal
Yo,
with.
listen.
You know what I mean?
Side note. I damn near, if I'm at the point where I damn near love females that like if you got your tubes tied, you can't have kids.
Hey, you can just keep it real. Like I'm at that point. in
No,
my
I
life.
feel you. I feel you.
It's like,
I had kids young. and
man,
I'm done.
listen.
Ain't trying to
Shout
be,
out to the
you know,
ones that can't have them no more.
Imagine being 50 and you got a
Holla at me.
10-year-old and you're 50 or something, bro. Yeah, nah, that's real shit, bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
But yo, we were kind of talking about. So you were born in Germany,
yep.
and then where did you go from there? From Germany and everything.
you
Back
you know?
to Lackawanna, because that's where my family from. My mom and my dad from
Okay.
Lackawanna, New York. Yeah, I mean, right over the Skyway. If you don't know where it's at, like
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
I know.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I definitely know.
Route 5.
Lackawanna for
Roof
sure.
5,
Yeah.
yo, big shout out to Roof 5.
That scary ass fucking bridge.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, motherfuckers, some people are scared to go over that Skyway. Like, as far as because it's so high and shit.
Yeah.
I like
They take the Ohio
Skyway.
Street.
Yeah. No,
Listen,
I do.
the
I fuck with it.
Skyway is awesome when you're on a bike,
Oh, hell no.
especially.
I tell them all the time, like, you will not catch my big
Like
ass on a bike. bro.
motorcycle or
yeah,
a bicycle?
Yeah, motorcycle.
Well, either
Either
way,
way.
it's still fucked up. That's too much.
My fucking legs
I
will give
am
out
not
by the time I'm
getting-
at the
I'm
top.
Listen,
not
man.
getting out. I am
Listen,
not
Think
getting
about
on
it. Think about it. When you're riding a motorcycle, you feel like you're flying, right? You feel like you're sitting on a fucking rocket or something.
I never
And
rode a
then being
motorcycle,
on
so I
the-
never had
And
that.
then being on the Skyway,
Would-
where
nope.
you're high as fuck up, it's like.
Yeah. I'm cool. I like being in a car.
Yeah, me too.
I like it. I feel safe.
I like when the wind not about to blow me off the sky.
Yeah, that's
Nicest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. That's so funny.
definitely
Hell
can't
yeah.
catch me outside a car on the Skyway. Fuck
Nah,
that.
hell nah, bro. Nah, for real.
You guys, yeah. I used to be very stupid on two wheels. Nowadays, I'm very reformed. I'm a reformed rider. I ride very safe now.
Okay.
I don't risk my life no
You
more.
still going over that Skyway?
But back in the day,
If
I
you still going over the Skyway, you still risking your life.
yeah, but I mean,
He said I
riding
fly
a
like a
motorcycle in
rocket.
general, you're risking your life.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
that's a
don't
fact.
risk my life like crazy like I used to, like do crazy shit.
Yeah.
Cause like you think fucking going over the Skyway's wild, like you have no clue. Like
Oh, shit.
I've been, $120 on one wheel, passing people and weaving in. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You
I've done
crazy.
some shit that would definitely
Get you arrested.
Yeah.
get me arrested. Yeah,
Get you arrested,
definitely,
get you
100%,
killed.
Get you killed.
100%.
Jesus.
And,
yeah. We ain't
you
doing
know,
that.
Blessed that nothing ever happened.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and,
man.
I still got all
Definitely a
my limbs and
blessing.
everything.
Yeah, for real.
So now I don't ride like that no more.
See?
Oh, yeah.
Appreciation.
You know,
I got
real.
away with it when I could.
grateful I had my
It's like a
fun.
lot of
and,
shit, bro.
and
We've
you
all
know what
done
I mean?
some stupid
Now,
shit in our lives,
sure.
you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Especially, I mean, bro, you're 40, man, so you probably passed all that shit, bro.
Man.
You know?
I ain't never did nothing that wild. I ain't doing no motorcycles. I stay away from motorcycles.
Nah, you seem like a smart dude, bro.
I've been riding
You
since
know?
I was like
You
10.
seem like a
though,
smart
so,
dude.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I've been,
you was inbred into it.
yeah.
Yeah, nah. I just,
So-
When I was like 10 years old, I was ripping wheelies.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
like,
Hell yeah. So you've been living in Lackawanna pretty much your whole life. You were
Yeah.
born in Germany, you came here, and you've been living in Lackawanna your whole life.
Yep.
So
they I was living in Lackawanna till I was like after third grade, my mom remarried and we moved to Charlotte. Then when she divorced, I moved back up here to live with my grandparents in like from 8th grade to, you know what I mean?
till you were an adult, moved out,
Yeah.
and did your own thing and shit.
Till I was adult, moved out,
Oh yeah.
moved back in,
Mhm.
moved out,
Yeah.
moved back then. You feel me? So-
Figuring yourself out,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough. I mean, it's a tough situation, bro. Trying to, your mom was obviously doing everything she could to take care of you and shit, but
Yeah.
we all got to figure ourselves out.
She
bro.
wanted me to come
You know?
back, but I was like, I never, like I said, I liked this Charlotte, but as a kid, as a third grader getting pulled from, like, Lackawanna was like one of the funnest places ever. Like, it's a small, well, our section of it, the first ward, you know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of family, like everybody know each other. It's 2 sets of projects. We ain't have to worry about nobody shooting, you know what I mean? I mean, you gonna have your shit,
yeah.
but it's never, nobody was in danger ever. Like, it ain't like,
No, Lackawanna's not crazy.
You know
Like,
what I'm
I
saying?
know, yeah.
yeah, so man, we had from
My
like
uncle used to live
the
over there,
summer
too.
leagues to all types of shit. It was fun as hell growing up as a kid in Lackawanna.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I gotta go to Charlotte now, but then as soon as the opportunity, hell yeah, I want to go back. I'm having fun in Charlotte too. Don't get me wrong, but I want to go back home and have fun with my friends. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So that's what made me come back. When she was like, "You want to go back while I'm getting my stuff together for this?" You know what I mean? When she was going to divorce, I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah, send me right back."
Word.
And my dad parents took me in, and shit, that's
That's it.
they raised me from there. Well, my mom was still around, and my dad was around. They was around, you know what I'm saying? But I was living with my grandparents.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Fire, man. So when it comes to your music and shit, I was looking you up and just seeing what you got going on. I seen the one. What's the album? The cover. It's like you like up in the clouds. What's the name of that album?
The God Talk To. God Talk To.
God Talk. Okay, so I seen that one, and I seen J3. He was pushing it for you doing some shows for that album.
Yeah.
But then I didn't even know you dropped this album, bro.
The gospel.
I'm be honest. I clicked on your profile a couple days back, and I was like, "Damn, he dropped a whole damn album." Bro.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about that album a little bit?
Yeah, it's So first of all, it's produced solely by Spencer Vega out of Bridge Studios. Like all.
Oh yeah, I know that is. Okay.
He produced, mixed, mastered. You know what I mean? Everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A lot of those songs was made on the spot. Beats made on the spot. Like I think it's probably only like 3 beats on the album that he actually sent me, but the other ones is like on the spot, cook up sessions. You know what I'm saying? It's 9 tracks, 30-minute listen, and it's really the gospel is like when you listen to the shit, it's like a church service, and it's like I don't even know if it was like it just so happened the way that I ordered it. It just turned out to be like that. I remember I was having a listening session for it, and it made me realize, like, damn, yo, this is the album takes you through a whole church service. It's like the gospel intro was like real upbeat, boom. Like when you go to church, black churches, I don't know how it is no other, but I'm saying Baptist churches, you go in there,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's always
I've been
a
to
song
a
to get
couple.
you hyped and ready. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, black churches are so much more interesting
Man.
than like,
Bro.
let me tell you
They
something.
long as fuck too, but
No, I already
nowadays
know.
they cutting down to like an hour. But shit, back in the days, them motherfuckers had you in there damn near 2-3 hours.
Yeah, but you know what though? I was
For
raised
what?
I was raised Roman Catholic, and it's like a white ass church, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
boring.
Oh,
and it's
bro.
like,
I have fallen asleep, bro. I have fallen
It's
asleep in
literally
church,
like an old dude like
sure.
humming like most of the time,
Yeah.
and like, it's nowhere near as interesting.
Yeah, black church is
Sure.
like a fucking concert.
and
Like, you go to a
hell
concert.
yeah.
Spanish church is the same way. Spanish church is definitely a lot more lively,
Yeah,
and like
I
you
got
know,
one right here, bro.
They just got more, you know?
From right here. And
just got
I
that
could hear the
spirit, you know?
bass. I could hear like bass from the church.
Oh shit.
I'm like,
Hell
damn,
yeah.
they're getting crazy.
Yeah, they
or like
turn it up.
they'll
Hell
open
yeah.
the front door like they're going to their car, and you hear the fucking concert come out. I'm like, damn, it's fucking
Turn it
lit
up.
over there.
Yo,
And they be
and then,
filling
you
the
know,
street
the
up
thing
with
that I
cars and shit.
the thing that I like is, like, there's, like, you know, like, when I was growing up, going to church was boring as fuck.
Man,
You know what I mean?
definitely
But
was
then,
boring,
like,
except for the songs. You know what I mean? I
but
just
then,
didn't like being there for so long.
we went to, like one of my mom's friends, her, like, family's church or whatever, which is, like a Spanish church or whatever.
Mhm.
And it was, like, the same, you know, like, their shit's so much more, they got so much more shit going on, and,
Yeah.
like,
Motherfuckers in there
people
playing. It's like a live
people
band in there.
people
Motherfuckers playing
yelling and,
instruments and doing all
like,
types of shit.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
like, you got, yeah, just so much more shit going on.
Yeah.
Where, like, I remember you stand up and, like, cough or something like that, like, in a church where I grew up, and everybody would stare at you.
It's echo because it ain't shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
And they would, like,
Nah.
yeah, like,
Scowl at you.
yeah, exactly.
How
It's
dare you
exactly what,
cough.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it take you through like a I just equate it to a church service because it bring you up and then throughout you getting the word through different scenarios, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm taking you through kind of like books or chapters that you can learn from, whether it be like the gospel is like me just telling them that I'm here to speak new shit to y'all, like, because it's
Yeah.
like it come on, like my thing. I got like the God Talk. That's part 2. I had a God Talk 1 album, and probably I'm thinking maybe the next project I drop is gonna be God Talk 3. I'm not sure. That's exclusive information for y'all. Maybe that, or To God Be the Glory. Either way, whatever. So in the gospel song, come on, the intro, the hook is like, God Talk is a movement, spin truth through the pulpit, trying to get them on some new shit, still on that bullshit. Then I'm like, I ain't looking for no praise. I'm just trying to motivate. You know what I mean? Show them anything's possible when I speak those gospel. So it's like, I'm telling you what I'm telling you. It's like, yeah, I'm Weedie TheGod. Yeah, this is the gospel, and I'm telling you what to do. But I'm not looking for, like, I'm not telling you to praise me. I'm just trying to motivate you to put yourself in this mindset to do better. It's really, you know what I mean? It's really motivational music. You know what I'm saying? That's really, and like, I use my life lessons, or like, even I talk about street shit, because you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. But it ain't, I'm not talking about crazy. It's more it's shit like that. And it's like
Yeah.
more or less a lesson. You know what I mean? Not like, yeah, go do all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? Not to say that there's no crazy shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Mary Jane is where I kept my, you know what I mean? I kept my lane in Mary Jane lane. You feel me? I ain't swerve out my lane. You know what I'm saying? So it bring you all of that, and then at the end, so the last track is called Moses, and it's like it just bring you to the last, like, you know, at the end of the church, you had this one final song, and it's like you got, it brings your emotion, invokes emotion, like right after the pastor's sermon. It's usually within that when the pastor start going crazy and they playing the drums and the instruments, and you know what I mean. It's real intense, and then it's a song after. This is the song that they play after, right? And it's like the sample in it is, they say, he's still making a way out of no way. So it's like it automatically had you in it, because it's like everybody done been through trials and tribulations and done made it out. So it's like he's still making a way out of no way. So it's like,
Yeah.
no matter what,
Yeah.
whoever your God is or whatever, whether it's the universe, whether it's spiritual, whether it's this, that, and the third, that is still making a way out of no way for you. So it's like, no matter what's going on, you hold on to that at the end, and you like, this is, you know what I mean? You like,
Yeah,
feeling,
so a lot of your
church
album,
feeling good.
So a lot of your music is a lot of like symbolism. So you're using it so anybody could listen to it and be like, however you perceive the music is how you're going to perceive it. But you're spreading your message. But like you just said, it's not specifically your religion.
Yeah.
But it is kind of like your own gospel though. Like,
yeah,
that's what
for sure.
That's what you're saying. Okay. That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
I think you should definitely send me that Moses song. and we could play that joint at the end of the video.
Okay, yeah, for
I'm gonna
sure.
pump that shit.
Hell yeah.
I'll put your album cover on the front if you
That-
want to send me all that.
Oh yeah,
We'll
hell
put
yeah,
that shit
for
at
sure.
the end because I feel like the way you explain that shit, I want to listen to that song
Man,
after
listen,
before
that-
you
and-
leave, bro.
And I got Renee.F on there singing her mother, excuse me, ass off. And,
You're all good, brother.
and then a female artist, Sin. She also from she from Rochester, but she from Lackawanna by way of Rochester.
Oh,
We
okay.
gonna say that. You know what I mean? Cause she the home team.
Right.
She spit a verse on there.
Okay.
That joint is like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just like I said, the album just take you through all shit like that, from Shine to Good Ass Day. Like I got a song on there, I'm gonna have me a good ass day today. That's the hook.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's like, and it's repetitive, and it's just, hey, like, yeah, I'm gonna have a good, like, if you woke up in the morning and played that song and just had that mentality that you're gonna have a good ass day today,
No, you
who gonna
need
stop you from having a
you
good
need
ass day?
music
You
like
know what I
that.
mean?
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's a
Because a
fact,
lot of
bro.
people like, you know.
Yeah, I just want to
I
make
try to tell people
good.
like some people, you know, they like listen to such depressing music all
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah,
and then they always have like they're always like depressed people, and I'm like, bro, like you
yeah,
you listen to depressed music
Yeah.
all the fucking time. What do you expect? Like,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta.
You need some shit to bring you out of that.
Yeah,
man.
for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
And music could definitely do that
Yeah.
for you, bro.
And don't get me
Right.
wrong,
Yeah.
I do. Like on the gospel, it ain't no ratchet shit on there. But you know, I still talk about fucking bitches and shit I like to do. You know what I mean?
It's still, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
still
claiming
hip-hop,
to be.
right?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
claiming to be.
Listen, he
holier
wasn't
than
talking
thou,
about
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
bitches. He was talking about immaculate conception. Okay, there was no.
Well, on the gospel, I do got a song called G Mac, but it ain't
Well,
crazy. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
talking on some player shit. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
That's
Hell yeah.
fire, bro. I
But it's
love
still,
it.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah, we're gonna plug your music, man. You can find all his music in the bottom, you know, in the description. We're gonna post the album too, so you can see his newest work.
yeah, the gospel,
And,
man.
Make sure you hit him up for tickets too for this show coming up. What is it?
Sure,
May
it's in
25th?
May 10th,
Oh, May 10th.
damn near in a month.
May
what's
10th.
today's
It's
date?
the 9th.
It's,
Yeah.
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 Well, by the time the episode drops, you know,
Yeah.
it'll be
a
a
little
couple.
ahead. Yeah,
But yeah, bro. I love everything you're doing, man. And I think this podcast is good too because it can bring people like us together.
for sure.
Like I do a lot of music and stuff, and you know, we could talk, whatever, bro. Like, you know, maybe I'll show up at one of your shows.
Man,
Or I'll
shit.
show up, you know what I mean?
If y'all want to come to the 420 Lounge on the 25th, I'll put y'all on the VIP. Y'all getting free on me just to
Word.
come check
Alright.
the show out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whatever,
that'd be
you know
dope.
what I mean?
I'd
For
be
sure.
dope for
Fire,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that, bro.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I also we ain't looking for no, you know, we cool. with
Nah,
paying
it ain't
and
even
support
like
too,
that.
you
I
know?
do it because
Yeah.
I mean, if I like for people, like I tell people all the time, like even like especially like media outlets or whatever, like shit. For your first time, come on, check it out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Regardless of the fact, shit. If you don't pay to get in, just tip the bud tenders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Next time, you know what I mean. You ain't gonna be on the VIP list every show, but you know what I
Right.
mean.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
I like to show my appreciation and gratitude, and
Oh, yeah.
especially if I feel the vibes and I fuck with them, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, come through, have a good time.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
for
that's
sure.
what you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
we'll definitely.
And then
pull
you
up to
come
that,
and then you
yeah.
come through and see, and you like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
no, I
Now
definitely
you checking to
appreciate
come
it.
to it every time just because you done caught the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
He's like,
that's
listen, motherfucker, one time.
what-
yeah.
Everybody gets one.
You had to show like it ain't
Nah.
gonna be like this next time.
Yeah.
You gonna pay at the door. You gonna tip the bud tender.
I'm like, yeah, man. You
and
know
you
what I'm
gonna
saying?
sit your ass over there.
Nah, 'cause them bud tenders be working hard, man,
Oh,
making
yeah.
pre-rolls, getting weed for
Yeah.
everybody.
Heating
Damn
up the
near-
rigs and
Yo,
shit for
they
him and
damn near
shit.
be bud tenders, yeah, and they fucking waitresses to handing you your food and shit when it's coming
Yeah.
out, taking
Yup.
your food order. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
Yeah,
you definitely got to tip them. You know what I'm saying? They working hard in there, and they don't get
Oh,
paid.
for
They only
sure.
get paid off the tip. So
yeah.
that's real important for them. You know what I
nice,
mean?
man.
No,
So
for sure.
so your next 420 lounge show is April 25th.
April 25th, Friday.
Okay, so April 25th, be there.
Be there.
How much is it at the door?
General admission is $35,
35.
and that includes all THC products. And you can smoke as much as you want. You can dab as much as you want. You can eat as much edibles if they have them. drink as much edible juice if they have it.
Yeah.
You know what
Come
I'm
take a
saying?
fat
All
dab.
that for your $35. That's your daily
Yeah.
membership to do whatever
can't beat that,
to
man.
enjoy all that.
Yep.
It's Friday is also ladies' night, and ladies is only $25.
Hey, there you
so-
go. There you go.
Come on, ladies. $25.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
ladies'
it's still
night.
35. You can smoke
bring your
your ass off.
finances out there and get high.
can-
You feel
you
me?
can have
Smoke some
fun.
J's.
Man, I've been to shows that are $35 and it don't come with half of that.
Man, listen,
It
and
just
you
comes
can-
with the
that's
show.
true.
and you can literally
You know?
smoke to your job. It ain't like, oh, a 2-joint minimum or 2. You know what I mean? You only get 2 joints or you only get 1 dab. You could take a dab and be like, you know what? Load me up another one.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And they're gonna
Yep.
load it up with pride and be ready.
Yep.
That's sick, bro.
Although I have I've been, you know, because Justin's my boy, so sometimes we'll go there just to like chill with him and shit. Man, they'll load you up.
Definitely gonna
They'll
load
fuck you up with a dab
They
for
gonna
sure.
fuck you.
You gotta tell them like, listen,
They treat me like the
Baby
mother
Man,
man when
give
I'm
me a
Yeah.
smaller one this time.
Yeah,
Shit.
yo, they treat me like royalty.
they're
in
like,
there. I
oh,
love
okay,
them.
you want to die? Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always trying to get me to do the dabs. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
for real.
Nah.
keep them shits.
Nah, you know what? They treat you that way because you treat them that way.
For sure, for sure.
You bring your business in, you do your thing. You know, obviously you're doing something right if they're having you in every month.
Right, right.
That's super
Hell
dope.
yeah.
Great connection, like I said, to be a part of it. You know, it's cool, man. It's really cool what you're doing, bro. And that GCR event, that I'm telling y'all, that event is gonna be.
Man,
it's very
listen.
personalized. Like you sit in
I'm
that booth, you
telling
right
you.
there with the artist, you right there.
and
you
the
know?
the theatrics that I mean, would that be the right word? Theatrics? or
the
an-
acoustics.
No, not even
Nah?
that. Just like
Oh, okay.
how the pageantry. That may be the word.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, sound good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the pageantry, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be in full character. Not character.
You're
I
gonna be
wouldn't say
putting on an
character,
exhibition.
but it will be a service. Put it so that
Can
if
we
that's a
put no-
hint,
You're gonna put on a show for you people.
Yeah.
You're
past
gonna
the
enjoy it.
the
You're not gonna be
the
mad
honorable
'cause
Weedie
you
TheGod
The
will
honorable
will be that's a judge, ain't it?
He's out here blessing these
Okay,
hoes.
yeah, the mother.
Oh, word. We got the Buffalo. That's our homie running the podcast right now.
Hey,
commenting on it.
hey.
That's our boy King. Shout out King Taco,
Hey.
man.
Shout out
Shout
King
out
Taco, baby.
Yup, that's our boy right
Yeah,
there.
I mean-
I was like, I know it's not me. My phone's not even in here with me. That's my boy right there. Yeah,
Yo,
that's right. We in here,
so
man.
the motherfucking Archbishop Weedie TheGod. That's a drop in the hint for y'all how it's gonna be in there. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I
you
want you
funny
to
as hell.
I want you to feel like you coming to get the gospel, and you will get it, and you will leave hopefully with the Holy Ghost. Sheesh.
Yo, and bro, when you do the shows in that it's not even like a booth. It's a sound room.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
those acoustics
my
and
God.
it increases the experience because
Yes.
that is designed to move the sound around the room
Yep.
properly.
Yep.
Kind of like a church.
Yes.
Bro, really,
I
it's
keep
kind of like a
waiting-
church. They build churches
Yep.
so that it's wrapped around the organ in the center.
I
So
keep waiting for
everybody
you
can
to
hear
like
the
drop
sound, you know?
scriptures on me, like
Hey, all the scriptures is in the album.
He wrapped
Remember when
it
I
up
was
in a
spitting
30-minute
the
album.
hook to God? Remember I
Clapulations.
was spitting the hook just a minute ago?
Clapulations 15:10.
That's a scripture right there.
Hell
God
yeah.
talk is a movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spitting
If the
truth.
maiden doth have
Yeah.
cake, I will eat.
Eateth thy cake like it's my like it's thine birthday.
Be all up in that motherfucker. Like,
Yo, that shit is so funny, bro. I love it, man. Shit, man. Is there anything else that you want to plug when it
Hell
comes
yeah.
to
So we're gonna do this first though. I can come bearing some gifts. You said
Oh,
it was
no
a
shit.
2X.
2X?
Okay. One of y'all gonna have to fight over the 2X, or one of y'all gonna have to get us to y'all lady friend for XL. I got an XL.
Can
and
you fit
2X.
an XL or not?
no.
No?
You might be able to fit.
I sure as hell can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely need the 2X. I think, but you more.
Because he way slimmer than me. He just tall.
I'm slimmer, but I'm
How is it
I'm
for
a
someone
big
tall?
dude, so
I don't even know.
Here, let me open one real quick.
Yeah.
Ready? Let me open one.
Crack the
I'm like
2X.
2XL
Crack them both.
tall.
Cause shit, if, I
Word.
mean, can't fit them.
Word. Well, thank you. I
Give it
appreciate
to your
it.
girl or something.
Hell
Be
yeah.
a little nightgown or something. She can cut it up and whatever. You know what I mean, man?
Hey, little nightgown. Hell yeah.
That's real big.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope. I fuck with
fun.
it.
Yo, that actually, how long is it though? It might got some length to it.
I'm about to say,
This
what?
looks like it would
It got
fit
some
me.
length.
I'm about to say, that shit.
That does, yeah, it'll definitely
Those,
fit.
yeah, those ain't the small shit. That's good quality shit right there.
Hell yeah.
Look at this.
Maybe I
Yeah.
can fix.
Sheesh.
Hey, maybe this might
This is
actually
a
fit. This
picture
will
right
probably
here,
fit.
bro.
This
Yeah,
actually
man.
looks like it's like a tall.
I'm about to
cut.
say that.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
Hell
a
yeah.
tall, but it looked like it could fit you.
Hell
But
yeah,
they
for
run.
sure.
They run a little. They don't run small. I know that.
Hell yeah. Word.
Yeah, this
thank
is
you. I
this is my
appreciate it, brother.
brand.
I
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
it.
for sure. Man.
That's your brand. Word.
Yeah, if you listen to my music, it's my tagline. I say sheesh,
Sheesh.
sheesh a lot
Hey,
on my records and stuff.
Word.
That's shout out. That's paying homage to the first rap group I came in with my boys. I grew up with my cousin, Manslaughter, aka Chatty Mogul, Hot Water, aka Diddy Duce. You know what I mean?
Diddy
Flatline
Duce.
Crew. You know what I
Hey.
mean? The originators of the sheesh. I'm just carrying the torch on, baby. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
So we got the sheesh merch. Shirts is $20. Holla at me for that. We got various colors. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hit them up.
Look out for the gospel on our platforms. The gospel show May 10th. Rumor with Squeeze. I got a film company too. Me and my man started. We wrote a comedy series called Rumor with Squeeze. We shot the first episode last year around this time. It's in editing now. Hopefully we be bringing that trailer to y'all real soon for episode 1. You know what I mean? Bear with us. You know what I mean? It's been a journey with that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Just in a different field from music. You know
No,
what I'm
that's
saying? A lot of
awesome.
different shit. But we shot the first episode. It's in editing. You know what I mean? And that's something else I'll be bringing to y'all sometime this year. Comedy series, Room with Squeeze, and a comedy variety show before the end of the year.
All right.
Word.
That's fire, man.
Yeah.
We're going
Oh,
to be
yeah,
on the
that's
lookout
dope.
for all that, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're
Oh,
hoping to
yeah.
have you on here again, too.
Oh yeah,
you
man.
know?
Anytime, man.
Get you on here again, and maybe we'll be able to start. We could talk about that show. a
Yeah,
little
for
bit.
sure,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Hopefully that should be at least a trailer ready for niggas.
Yeah,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, that'd be dope.
That
That'd be dope as
You know
fuck.
what I mean?
Hell yeah. Well, I think that's about all we got for you.
That's
Yeah,
it.
man.
That's all.
Yeah,
Hell
if you
yeah.
if you feel good about everything you plugged out for the, the album, the shows, we got a little look at the merch. I'm gonna be wearing this shirt. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
Hell
I'll
yeah.
please,
pull up to
man.
your show with it and put it on and everything, bro.
And take a
Hell
picture
yeah,
when y'all
same.
wear it and tag me in that shit.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
And yo, dispensaries, all legal dispensaries that's looking for brand ambassadors, you know what I mean? Holla at me because that's what I'm on right now. I got a show I got called Weed Course Wednesdays. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's gonna be dedicated to whatever dispensary want me to be an ambassador for them. So, with me,
All right, man.
Hell yeah.
Shit, man. It was great
Word.
having you, man.
man. I appreciate
All
y'all,
right.
man.
Yeah, for real.
All right, this is
Shout out to the Buffalo Experience podcast.
Hell
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Hell yeah,
Yeah, man.
appreciate you.
As Dave would say, this has been the Buffalo Experience
This
podcast.
has been. It could be. It
coulda-
might be.
Could have been the Buffalo.
It could have
shoulda,
been the
woulda
Buffalo
been.
Experience podcast.
You should have been here.
We experienced something.
Hell yeah, man. Nah,
No, this is the Buffalo Experience podcast. I'm rolling with Big Dave.
I'm Moteeks.
I'm Weedie TheGod.
Right. Peace out, y'all.
Listen. Too blessed to be stressed. One life, gotta strive to be the best. Stop procrastinating, better do it. Fuck them to yourself, you gotta prove it. Don't concern yourself with them other niggas. We would never pocket watch another man's figures. Pillow talking with these bitches, we don't do that. Backstabbing in the crew, we beat them blue-black. I'm on a different kind of mind state. I'm on the road to being all-time great. Don't be hating cause I live my life abundantly. I know you secretly look up to me. Little nigga, this is prophecy. Sheesh, let the blessings rain down on me. I'm in my shade sipping lemonade. Made it out the snow, now we shining on my gloomy days. Blessings.